Hello, YouTubers. My name is Dean. This is our session live about bass guitar. So I'm an author of the method Success Secured. And here you can ask me questions. This method, it's a great tool if you think about playing bass or already if you had some experiences with a bass guitar. It's such a beautiful instrument, string instrument, and it can help you a lot to cut your long pathway to success. Because I have a lot of experiences with the bass, and because of that, because I want to help you, especially, it's a perfect method, I think, for beginners. It's a perfect method for beginners. And the method Success Secured is really fast method, really economical method to get you from the starting point to the end point. It contains 20 golden points, golden, really important milestones, which I have created for bass player. I'm using the language which is easy to understand, very effective, also very epic, very deep. And with the language, you can understand the mystery, the secrets of the success of this instrument. Also, method can be used for electric guitar, for music theory, for piano, and many other instruments, because it combines a lot of parts. It's not only about the performance, it's about philosophy, it's history, medicine, psychology, and other discipline. So it's a fully developed multidisciplinary approach to modern understanding of music and a bass guitar. And here you can ask me a question. As I said in many my lessons before, this is our 10th lesson, and it's really important to combine all lessons in this one, which can understand as a question lesson. So I'm still waiting for your answer about my question. I have one question in my head. So this is introductory steps to these great methods, Success Secured. After, I'm planning to have workshops, tour. So workshops from 1 to 3 days, average for people younger, more days, older, 1 to 2 days. So overall can be up to 3 days, every day from 4 to 8 hours, altogether 24 hours. So 20 golden points, important points, crucial points, 24 hours in average. Demonstration, theoretical, practical, your questions. You have to do something if you want. Very important thing is that method success secured can be used for beginners also. People with years of experiences, but also for people who thinking they thought before, okay, I would like to play some instrument, let's say bass guitar, and now it's for me time to start to play, to discover, to think, to develop my own approach toward this instrument. So it's really complex method, really complex, but I'm very proud of the method because method will teach you how to think, how to explore, how to research, how to be highly intellectual when it's bass guitar of in the focus of our, let's say, reflection of our historical, theoretical, technical, strategical, philosophical thinking. So what is really important for you to understand, this is method which is developed for you guys. You are in the center, not me. So welcome. Be active, ask me questions. You are more than welcome. And you can also contact me using my email, which is danpod54@gmail.com. So use all that informations. I would like to say that I'm planning in May or June to have every Monday, live streaming, so you can prepare your questions and we can go, let's say, much more faster and much more higher and further. Milestones are designed that every golden point as a milestone on this pathway. It's specific, epic. You will not be disappointed. That's really important for you to understand. This is finally something for you. I hope you will be relaxed, very enthusiastic, optimistic, because that's the most important. Very positive. Doesn't matter if you're 12 or 18. This is method for you. So, if we think about bass guitar, of course, there is a lot of questions. And beginning, what kind of bass, how many strings, leads, heads, speakers. I'm using bass 24 frets. 24 frets. So 2 octaves per 1 string. Here is the 4 strings bass. But before I had 5 strings And I'm also using 6 strings bass. 6 strings bass. Why 24 frets? Why? For example, you are in the band and you have to play 22nd frets, but you have 20 frets. What that? What that? 24 frets is for teaching, demonstrating, understanding bass. Very, very practical number, because you can conclude your starting points, your empty string, with 2 octaves. In music theory, octave is very important number. From the old Greeks up to today, it's a circle. Very, very important number. That's why in choosing 24 frets, of course, you can have less frets or more. It's your choice. My suggestion, 24 frets. 5, 4, or 6 strings. If you starting to play, if you have 4 strings, this bass has less than 4 octaves. 4 octaves. 6 strings bass has 4 octaves, complete 4 octaves. So for teaching theory, 6 strings is better than 4 strings. But also for starter, for beginners, let's take 4 strings. I will use this bass for demonstrating some things in the future. And then you will see the difference in all pluses, minuses, disadvantages, and advantages between 4 and 6 strings basses. Bass with 5 strings. For now, let's take from the middle between 4 and 6 strings, bass with the 5 strings, and just leave 5 strings bass, let's say, for now, out of these presentations. For now. In the future, there will be other options, but for now, 4 and 6 strings bass. Also, 7 strings bass. Listen carefully. 4, 6, 4, 6. Yeah. 8, 10. That's a mathematical question. Try to figure the answers. Difference between 2, 4, 6 and 3, 5, 7. You can also have 3 strings, 2 strings bass, or 1 string bass. So, if you have 4, not enough, but 6, 4 octave, 8 strings, 10 strings, 12. That's your, for the next session or sessions, that's your something to do for you at home, homework, to see how many octaves has 8 strings bass. So session number 10 about methods of the method success secured. What is really important to think, okay, now I would like to play bass. Okay, that's good, that's positive. What is the most important thing to do? Think, and think. We really have to separate two things. Aims, our goals, and our system of values. What is the most important for us? What I would like to achieve, to get out of these particular lessons. What is my aim? Because of that, in all those futures obstacles, success secure method, I think it's a really, really great tool, machine, way of thinking to get you all the way to the top. For you to be a really, really successful, not just player, performer, creator, but thinker. In one, let's say, situation, imaginary, so you're excellent player, you can play fantastic, complex, hard songs, then there is no more your ways, technology for you to get to your sources of your playing. So there is no more energy, electrical energy, for example. And you are on an island with the food, with water, with everything except the energy. What does it mean? You don't have, there is no way, you don't have any way to get some information about question what. You cannot have any new songs. You don't have internet. You don't have books. You don't have nothing. No, any sources of your information. Nothing, zero. But then, know how to play your chorus before, but what now? What you will do? Because what you did before, it's a covering songs, not yours, but from other people's songs. What now? You know how to play. What you will do now? Hmm. You're fast, you're brilliant, precise, excellent player, quickly, distinguish. But you know how to play. But now it's a problem what to play because you don't have new source of information. What you do now? What? There is no power. You're alone. Then, when you need, because you're in the field of restrictions, when you need, it's your intellect, and you have to create something. But for create something, you need knowledge. You have a hand, you have head, hell, you're healthy, you have everything. But you need to create something. What you will do? What? What you can do. And you have spent years for playing cars. Now it's a time to think about your big challenges. Mm. That's why it's success secured. It's about the knowledge, about taking every player, every potential player to act as a thinker, to reflector. You have to reflect to the whole system of really precise methods inside of the method to develop your intellect inside of you, which exists definitely, but you have to live with your intellect day by day towards the base as an entity, structure, organism, beings. That is really important part of the method. That's why I'm here. And that's why this method really important for beginners. Because you have to think what is the best for you to do. For now, that's all. See you next time, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. All the best.